Boyd here, Heather Boyd Wire Lady TV, every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Today I had a special request on Instagram from Kim to make some Claddagh jewelry, and this is like a Irish symbol that with the heart and the hands and the crown, so it represents love, friendship, and loyalty. Apparently, I don't know a lot about this symbol, but I believe I've done it before as a special request for someone on Etsy, but maybe many years ago. I couldn't find any pictures, so I am going to attempt to do something now. I just pulled off some clip art from Canva, and we will go from there. But I also forgot my pencil or pen, so let me get my pencil. Okay, I have my little pile of pencils here. Let's see what I got. I got a pencil, I have a eraser, and then I can trace it with my Sharpie. So we're gonna do that. And Sharon, how are you, Sharon? Is it warm down there? We are having a very rainy day, so I am going to put the screen, if the power conks out, it's the rain, but I don't think it's supposed to. And also it's whoa, it's gray out there. It's so rainy and gray. So let me pull up the image on my computer and see who's here. We are going to refresh that screen, and we are going to see we are live. Hello. Amber's here. So if you guys don't already know, Tree Sap Girl is Amber. She is the moderator of my YouTube channels. Thanks so much, Amber, for always being here. Hi, Mirta. Hi, Louise from Oakville. Ah, I've driven by Oakville many, many times. That's awesome. Welcome. So I'm sorry it's a gray day. At least we do have the iPad today, so it's a little better than the iPod. I'm going to bring that over here. It's super dark outside. It's ridiculously dark, but hopefully we'll have a little bit of light there. And we are just, these are the images of the Claddagh symbol. And like I said, it represents love, friendship, and loyalty. And I've done it before, but now I don't remember. I thought I'd actually done some sketches for today, and I realized I'd only printed out some clip art. So let's see what we can do. Probably we'll just start with 20 gauge wire as always. So do you guys wonder where I store my wire? I store it in one of these, they're like little Tupperware bins for documents. So that's what I use. I have some 20 gauge wires, probably a good place to start. And I should have asked her what size she wanted, but she didn't really say. So we're gonna go with this. And Christina, hello, hello, nice to see you. You found us on the new channel. That's awesome. So let's see what we could do here. Maybe if I bring this over a little more. Oh, perfect. This is a good position to do this in. So I am going to, yeah, so basically, let me just like warm up a little bit and see what we're doing. And so basically it's just a heart. So if we could start with the heart, I guess, and we can always like go over. I've done a book type thing before where you just, the book is more like this type of thing with like the hands like that. Oh, these are horrible hands, but you get the idea that I mean. Like that's sort of like the book idea. So maybe we could do something similar like this. I'm sure I've done this before, but I just don't remember because it's been a long time. So if we go around here and then we can do like the one finger, and then the other ones seem to be down like that. So 3. I seem to have all the fingers there, so that's cool. So we could do the same thing here. We go up there, and then we go up there. I'll do some proper templates, so if anybody needs the templates, they'll be available, but you might want to give me a couple of days because I'm a little behind with this. So we're going to be doing that. So there's those. And we are now 0 grade early in the morning. Not sure what that means, but you can let me know. So we've come down here, up, down. So we go up that way. I do a little arrow sometimes, and then back. And then we want to form a kind of a crown. So we could do this all, if we want to do it all with one wire, we can. Otherwise, you can go ahead and get some different wires. We might try it with different wires too. Now this is a hot mess. I don't think I want to do this Celtic style thing. So we can either do this type of crown, which is really cool, or this type of crown. So let's see if we did this type of crown. Ah, I like the way it goes down and up. So if we do like something like that, sort of interesting. We're going to go like that, and then this. And then I do like this kind of fleur-de-lis type thing. That's interesting. And then up here. So let's just try something like that. I think it could be really interesting. And I'll try to stay on screen. Monsoon season. Oh, and I'm buffering, guys. So this could be an issue. Let me know if I'm going to be buffering too much, because I'm not sure why it does that. We have good Wi-Fi. It's just a pain in the behind. So we're going to start with about maybe, how about, to be sure, about 20 inches of 20 gauge wire, which is probably way too much wire. So we're going to try about that. I'm going to remove this one, and we'll just start with the heart. So I guess we'll start about in the middle, and maybe I can move these up out of the way a little bit so we can still see that one, but I'll work over here. So let's go ahead. Yeah, hopefully that's still going to be on screen. Oh, we have to move it back a bit. Okay, so hopefully you'll still see that. And then we're going to just work here, and we'll start with the heart. So we're going to start here. I'm going to do it like an average size. My looping pliers are downstairs, so I'm just going to use, oh, we are buffering. Oof, this could be tricky. So we're going to bring this one down. I really don't know how to avoid that. We're going to bring this one down here and do the heart. So we'll just start here, and we're going to bring this one up here. And then we're going to maybe straighten that one out a bit. Up there. Yeah, it's so gray out today. I'm actually surprised there's any light in this video at all. We're going to bring this one around here. And if you're hopping on and you're new to this channel, feel free to say hello and comment in the comments who you are, or just introduce yourself. And we used to do these live streams on Heather Boyd Wire, but I decided to open a new channel for the live streams because I don't know, just because some people don't like the live streams. So it's because they are long and a little bit like troubleshooty, so some people don't like them so much. But for people that like to see the process and to see how the designs are developed, it's really a great way to see how the wire works. And, you know, when I have issues, how I work out the issues and fix things and stuff. So if we're going to bring this one around here, so we have that type of thing. So we do have the heart now, and then we just want to form the hands. Now this is smaller than that, so we're not going to be able to use that as a template. But if we just imagine where we want the other part of the hand to be up. Now this is the sort of one that would have been fun to do. Like, I bet we could have done it as a mirror image so it would have been equal, but it's too late to do that now because I didn't do it. So now this might be a little too far over too, so we could roll that over a little bit here, and we can bring this one over. And we want sort of like to bring this up. That'll be like the thumb. Maybe this has to be more curved and up. And then we should get the round pliers to work down here. So this will be the thumb. I don't know if it's very proportionate. And then we're going to bring this one up and do the fingers. So I don't know if we're going to be able to fit 3 fingers in there. It might be a little tight. So we're going to do the 3 fingers. So if we do this one here, and yeah, they're going to be a little funny. I have another idea that might have worked if we just do like kind of little rounds. These hands aren't going to fit, but what if we did I'm just gonna bring this to the back for a second. I'm just gonna try something because I feel like this isn't gonna work too well. So we're gonna try like this. I'm gonna bring this one down. Oh wow, it's raining a lot. So we're gonna bring this one down, and this is gonna be interesting. So we're gonna try to do like wind these around a bit. So we're gonna go up, still on screen, yeah, and down, up. So that'll be what? How many fingers is that? Is that 2? Let's see, down that. That looks like 3. And then we need one more little one for the baby finger. And down. This might look really silly, but then we're gonna have to also fix the thumb, I think. So see how interesting that looks really cool because they're not like so much space around them, but they look kind of cool. And then maybe this one we can just do up like that way. So it's a little bit more 3D, but yet you could fit more fingers in there. So that was an interesting solution. And then this one we can just kind of do more vertically as well. And then we're going to twist this around. Yeah, even the light for me isn't great right now. Like I can't see super well. And then this one, what's this doing? We're gonna see. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of bend this up a little bit. And we want, it's really maybe hard for you guys to see, but as always, I'll put the photos in the community section so you could see up close how it looks, because right now I'm just kind of getting that going, and it's interesting. It looks kind of cool, actually. I don't mind it. It's interesting. This one I'm not sure about the thumb because I think it should be done in the same way. The thumb is maybe a little bit short, but or long, I mean. So let's go ahead and try over here. See how long this was from there to there. We measure it with our pliers-ish, and there. Okay, and we're gonna bring this one around, and perfect. Okay, and around. So we're gonna bring this one around, and out, and then I think I'm gonna do it the same way where I do it. Did I bend it to the back? I think I bent it to the back. So if we do thumb like this, actually I'm gonna bring it up so we're gonna be able to access it a little bit more. So I'm gonna bring thumb like that, and then fingers, whoopsies. Okay, I love the creativity, love and support and all the creative ideas. Don't think too long. I actually enjoy the company. Aw, that's so nice. I'm so happy you're here, Christina. That's nice. I miss seeing your comments. I used to see your comments all the time, but everybody gets busy. Hi, Connie. How are you? Nice to see you. Connie's another regular in our chat. So we're going to go there, and we're going to bring this one up here. And I'm going to try to do the fingers. And I'm going to try to stay in place here. So we're going to do 4 fingers, or 3 fingers, and then the baby finger. So we're going to do these, try to do these all about the same size. So there's 3. And then we need a shorter one. And I'm trying to stay in camera. So there's our fingers. See, it was much faster doing them like that. And then we have to bring them back. Maybe this goes to the back. And then we have to bring them back around here. So yeah, it really looks like a hand, actually. It's more stylized, but it definitely works. And then to separate the fingers, sometimes you can just take your precision pliers and like push them in between. And that separates the fingers a little bit. And now we're going to just try to separate them a little bit. So then we're going to bring that one in here. They kind of look like little coils, but they're fingers. And this will come down here. So this second one looks really good. The first one was a little bit like improvised, but the second one looks really good. And then we're going to bring it back over here somehow. Okay, that one goes up here, that one goes there. This one maybe we can adjust a bit so it's a little better. You'll see it's a little wonky, this one, just because that's how we just kind of improvise with it. So it didn't really, it's not really as tight as the first one, but it's okay. And then so now what we have to do is bring these wires around again, because we're trying to do this all with the same wire. I will try to do one after with different wires. So if we bring this one back in, okay, we're going to bring this one back in here. I'm still on camera. Yeah, I have to maybe, I should have like little stirrups for my elbows. You know, like when you, this is really, no, I'm not going to even say that. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say that because it's okay for women, but it's not a comment that I want to say if there are men in the room. So anyways, I think some women know what I'm talking about. So I digress. Let's just keep going with this and I'll figure out what to do with my elbows. So now we want to do a crown. So how are we going to do the crown? I do like the way that it goes down there, but we don't have to do that, but it's kind of cool. So if we did want to do that, we have to kind of go down, I guess, and up, and we are going to go up, there we go, and we are going to go up here. So now we want to form the crown. So what's place does we form it? Like right here, maybe here, and then we probably would have to do the same thing, bring this one on the other side too, unless we just finished it here, which we could do. We could just finish the wire there. Is it gonna stay? That's the question. Yeah, it might be better. We can try that. What if we, yeah, just finish the wire here? Because we could like go back upon itself, but we also could maybe just finish it here. So let's just take this, bring it around, give it a really good little tight squeeze, and then bring this wire down and clip it. I hope it doesn't, remember that time I clipped the leg off the, what was that thing I was making? And I clipped the leg, a sandwich. It was a sandwich, and I cut his leg off, the poor guy. And I had to fix it. I had to add another wire. So we were not going to do that this time. So there we go. So that's a little wonky, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So now to do the crown, we are going to, actually that would be cool with a face, you know, like the hands holding the heart and a face, but that's not what we're doing today. So we're going to take this and maybe make this more of a bend down. Okay, we're going to do that. The Claddagh symbol, yes, exactly. So now, oh, my elbow's okay. I'm just trying to place my elbows somewhere so that so my hands are positioned right. That was what I was trying to get at. Like have something like to grip my elbow and stick it like markers on the table or somewhere where so that I would always keep my hands on screen. So I almost like to, if I drew like maybe a little square on here, that would be good. But you know what I could do? Hang on. There's a YouTuber that always says, hold up. I love that expression. Hold up. I'm going to just get something to help me do that. Here we go. So now I have a piece of paper. So as long as I don't mess around with the paper, if I take this paper, put it here. Oh, there's a nice oily dot in the middle of it. Oh, wow. So we're going to do that. We're going to stick this here. And then maybe I'm going to be able to, I'll still be able to see my sketch. But this way, if we position this in a way that here, let me move it down a bit. Here, I'm going to first bring this one down here. We're going to find the optimum position for this. Okay, so maybe this, right? Okay, if I do this, that should be good. I think that's positioned well. So what I'm going to do is actually just draw a line here, and then draw a line at the bottom, and then over here, and then over here. Okay, so hopefully I will stay centered here, guys. We're gonna hope. So now we want to do the crown. You know what I think I'm gonna do is, I don't really like the way that looks. So, sticky note. Yeah, sticky notes are good. Yeah, great idea. So now we're going to try to stay in that centered area. We're going to see what I can do about this. I'm gonna just hold this up a bit. And what was I thinking to do? What I was thinking to do was to maybe do that type of thing. Like that, maybe. So that, but then we'd have to do like that. So to the outside. So let's just see what we can do here. And try to keep it simple, because I think doing that fleur-de-lis thing is going to be a little bit tricky. So if we just bring this one in here, and I've done crowns like this a bit before, I think, down around here. Anyways, you could do the crown any way that you want. We're going to bring this one in, and then the top crown would be the higher one, and that would be what you, I guess, what you would hang the pendant on. So we're going to bring this one in. So this is sort of how it's looking. I don't know if it's a very good crown or not. Not really. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so let's take this one back. Okay, I don't like that. So let's just pull that back a little more. I left my nylon jaw pliers downstairs, so it's going to be hard for me to straighten out this wire, but let me try it with this. A row of zigzags. Yeah, I think zigzag might be better than loops, because it's so small and those loops don't really read as a crown, but the zigzag would read more of a crown for sure. So why don't we just try that, Connie, and see if it's, as long as my wire isn't going to bend now. Okay. Just try to keep it simple. Oopsies. Staying on. Suddenly very warm. I think our AC is supposed to come on soon, but it hasn't. Just before it comes on, it gets a little bit warm. And I could take off my sweater, but I think I'll just keep it on for now. It's probably going to come on really soon. Okay, so there, zigzags. So that, I mean, the zigzags definitely read as a crown. Maybe I didn't start this one high enough. That's a bit of an issue, but that's okay. We're going to just end. I think I scratched the wire a bit, but I don't usually. Yeah, I mean, it's simple, right? It's simple, and it works as a nice stylized version. So let's go ahead and then just leave this one as is. We're going to bend this wire up. So what did I say, 20 inches to start? I've already cut off a couple of ends, so we definitely don't need 20 inches, because look what I've cut off, all of that. So how much extra wire do I have? I have at least 8, but I would, 12 inches is going to be tight, so I would do maybe 14 inches for this. We could say, yeah, 14-ish, I guess. Yeah, so now we're going to bring this one in and bring that one around. I think that's good. And we're going to bring that one right around in here. Okay, we're going to push that one in. Cool. And we're going to bring that one right around here. It's hard to access sometimes. Yeah, we're just going to try to bring that through and push it down. And then we pull it from the back. Yeah, sometimes when it's so small, it's hard to access. Okay, so I pulled it from the back. I gave it a good little pinch. We're going to clip it in there. Try to clip it in there. Poof, that went fine. Okay, I Connie said, I only thought to suggest that because I'm wearing a crown ring. Oh, I love that. You should send me a picture. I'm curious now. Cool. No, it's a great idea. I mean, it's a classic crown, right? Just the zigzag. So there we go. And it's, you know, you get the idea. I think that's cute. I think it's very basic and very cute. I think there's a lot we can do with that. So let's do that one. And then maybe I'll do one more. As I was also thinking to try it with different colors of wire might be interesting, or different, like what if we did something like the heart, say even if we did like this type of heart, I don't know if that would work. And then we did, how do we do the hands? If we did the hands and down 2, 3, and 4, and or if we did that, what I said about the fold over thing, that might work too. And then this, we're gonna do that, like I don't know how we would do this with separate pieces. It might be, I mean, it might be interesting. Well, this one kind of had those things like in there like that. That's interesting. And then for the crown, we can do, maybe if we somehow attach, although the hands aren't really attached as such, but we could definitely do a kind of a hand and maybe try that fleur-de-lis thing maybe, or maybe not. Maybe we could just do more curved. I like this one with that type of thing. That's cool. Like that. And then you could even like put a bead in there or something. And maybe you could do like that type of thing like that. But I mean, that might be interesting where you do the crown and then jump rings down. And then you'd have to just figure out the hands. So yeah, I guess the hands, maybe you can kind of like attach there and there. Let's try something. I mean, that's why we're here, right? To try these different things. So the crown, let's do in gold. And maybe the hands, we can do maybe in copper. And then the heart, we can do in, this is pretty. This is really pretty. What is this? Magenta? Let's try that. Let love and friendship reign. Yes, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, only love is real. I love that expression. So now we go, we're going to clip that and we are going to make the heart. So let's just go ahead and make a heart like that. Okay. And what I like to do to make those spirals is we get a kind of a cone thing. So we're going to just get this one, hold it, and bring it around. I might have to do this bigger actually. Let's make it a bit bigger. Around, around, and up. Okay, and then this side. Okay, around, and around, and up. Perfect. So there we go. It's the starting point for the heart. And then to get them the same, we're just going to trim these to the same place. About here. And about here. Okay, so there we go. So that would be the heart. And then oh, Dominique, hello. You made the live. Awesome. I'm so happy you made it. That's wonderful. Yeah, I'm happy that more people are finding the live streams on the new channel. That's really great. So now we're just going to make the spirals for the heart. I might have to wiggle it around a bit. And then this one, we're going to do that. It's a little finicky. It's a little small, but that's okay. And we're going to bring that one around. So we want to close that little loop and then bring it in. Okay, so we're just going to bring it in there. And then from there, I'm going to just adjust that a little bit. perfect. So now, I mean, they're not perfect. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be perfect. So one's a little bigger than the other. That's okay. We can maybe try to fix that a bit. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now, there we go. I want to make a little more space here. Okay, so that would be the heart. We're going to see if this is going to work. So there's the heart. And then for the crown, let's get the gold and cut a, did I measure that, Amber? I don't think I did. So probably like 5 or 6 inches is okay for that. And then the crown, let's do, I would say 6 inches is probably plenty for the crown. Famous last words. And what we're going to do for the crown is maybe start at the top. Okay, we're going to start here. And I don't think I'm going to bother putting a bead for this time, but we're going to bring that one out and then see if this is going to work. And we go in. Not sure if this is going to work or not. So we're going to go in and then out. Okay, so we're going to bring this down. And then we're going to get the round pliers and bring it around. And then this one too, we're going to bring it around. Okay, so if we have, well, we have to bring it around a little bit more. Okay, so down and up. Okay, so it's not, doesn't really look like that picture too much, but I think we're just gonna try this. Okay, so now down, up, down, and then this one. Down, up, down. Okay, so this is what we have so far for the crown. Now you can definitely, we could sharpen up these ends, these edges a bit. I find they're a little soft. Sometimes you can sharpen them up a bit if you just get your flat pliers in there and open and close it. It sharpens them up a little bit. Okay, so then if we wanted the crown here, but I also wanted maybe a little bit more detail. So if we take this and bring it around here, and then this one, I'm gonna bring this one around here. Okay, so then I could attach it after. But what I was thinking to do would be to do some little loops or something might be good, or maybe just some little zigzags. But let's just try the loops since we have a bit more wire on this side, so, but not too many loops because we're gonna run out of wire. So we're just gonna take this, you start the loop with the round pliers and then just give it a tug. And that makes it a little bit smaller because otherwise we're going to run out of wire. So we'll just give it a little tug. Okay, so that way we can do little loops, but hopefully not run out of wire. Okay, and just pull it to make them a little smaller. I think we might be able to get away with 5 loops. We're going to try. Okay, and then maybe one more. Yeah, it's a little hack to make your loops smaller. Start with some good precision round nose pliers, but then you can give it a tug to make it a little smaller. I don't see Mustafa. Yeah, Mustafa hops on now and then. I mean, he didn't much during the school year, but they're on, I believe they're still on summer vacation. So we did see Mustafa a couple weeks in a row, which was great. And yeah, I don't know if he's gonna hop on today. Maybe he's busy. So here's the crown. I do like the little loops. And then to attach it to here. Like I was saying, you could probably have done it with jump rings, or we're just going to try to do it with these ends. So we're going to bring that one down. Okay, maybe I should have wound it around though, because it looks like it might come undone a bit. I don't know if we could kind of like round it around here. Let me try. I'm going to bring that one in, and there we go. We're going to bring this one around and give it a good little tug. Okay, perfect. So there's one side, and then what if maybe we should attach the other side too to be sure. That way they're even and they won't come undone. So if we're going to bring this one over here, straighten it out a little bit. And then I haven't even thought about how we're going to do the hands yet. So that might be tricky. We're going to see. Okay, so we're going to bring this one in here, around, through here. I'm hoping it's going to stop raining because we have a live music event tonight in Sainte Anne de Bellevue, which is near where we live. And they're supposed to play on the boardwalk because we live near the lake. And Sainte Anne de Bellevue is a beautiful touristy area at the tip of the island of Montreal, on the west tip of the island of Montreal. And in the summer, they have music. Well, they have music everywhere in Montreal in the summer, but they have live music Wednesday nights. But I have a feeling they're going to move it indoors because it's pouring rain. Okay, so there's our crown. It actually looks really good. And hurricane barrel. Whew. Yeah, we haven't had anything from that yet. And we're going to bring this one down and this one down. Okay, so we have the crown. We have the ends of the wires sticking down. So now, can we attach it to this heart? And is this heart big enough? Let's see. I think the heart's big enough. Almost. And, you know, if it's not, we'll just open it up a bit. There we go. I really like this color. It's magenta. They have a fuchsia and a magenta, but this one's very pretty. Okay. So there's that. Cool. Yeah, they're not totally even, these two, but you can kind of adjust it as you need. Okay, so there. So now to attach the crown, I think just having it dangling is all right. So what I want to do is get the larger pliers, hold it under here. Is that front? Back. Front, I think. We're going to take this, do a loop around, okay, other side too. Take this, do the loop. I had just enough wire. What did I say, 6 inches? That's cutting it close. You could say 6 to 8 inches maybe to be sure. Okay, so there we go. And there. So we're going to get that. So it really depends, wire length depends on how big you make this. So there we go. Okay, so let's clip those ends. So we're not doing jump rings, we're just doing loops like this. Okay, it's kind of cool. We're going to do that. And then the rain we have here in Michigan is from Beryl. Okay. I mean, ours might be. I don't know. I think it eventually comes up here. So we're going to open this up and we're going to stick front, back. Doesn't really matter because the heart doesn't really have a right and wrong side. So we're going to close that up here. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so there's that side. And then this side, we have to get that one in there. Let me take a little wiggling. Is that open enough? I don't think it's open enough. There we go. Okay, so we'll loop that on. And then we're going to have to adjust the heart again because it got a little bit distorted. That's all right. So we're going to bring that one in. Oh, it's actually cute. Even if we don't have the hands, It's so cute. Oh my gosh, look guys, look at that. The heart with the crown. But what I have to do is I think I have to move these in a little bit because it's not really dangling. So we have to move these in on an angle. And this one too on an angle. Oh, it's so cute. Just like that. Even if you didn't have the hands, look at that. Here. Look how cute that is. That's the wrong way around. There we go. It's really cute. So I'm going to see if I can do some hands. Loving this. Thank you. Beyond adorable. Thank you, guys. But now it's the hands that are going to be an issue. So that's, oh, this one. Maybe push this one's out a little bit more. Yeah, so I'll have to tell Kim on Instagram. I don't know if she's watching or not. If you're watching, Kim, let me know. Okay, so now we have some copper. So question is, how are we going to do the hands? We're going to first cut a piece that is, I'm thinking at least 12 inches might be good. Let's untangle this. So let's cut some, looking at a bird with a crown. Oh, I like that. A bird with a crown. That'd be cute. Okay, this is 12 inches, which is probably too much, but let's see how we're going to do this. So if we do this, where's my sketch? Yeah, I didn't really figure out how I was going to do this on the sketch. And do we do two separate hands? Maybe. Kind of like the idea of the two separate hands. Okay, let's just try this. Why not? So in that sense, in that case, we'll cut it in half. Because we never know until we try. Ah! B. Granger, is that Barbara? You have to remind me. I'm pretty sure that's Barbara. I think that you design as you go and teach us how to make adjustments. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's we're just designing as we go. We're winging it. I start with a sketch and then we kind of go from there. And yeah, it's true. It's helpful if you guys want to make stuff like this for sure. So now I have to decide how I want to do this. Okay, I'm just going to look at this paper again for a sec. It's Barb. Okay, I thought so. I have so many like different people that make comments with different similar usernames. So thank you. Thanks so much, Barb, for confirming that. So now we are going to say this is the picture. Am I on screen? Yeah. So we have to just think about, so this is like how we go. Because one idea I was thinking like we could almost do like a little cool thing there too. And then like finish it there, I guess. And then this one we could like kind of hook it in there or something. Yeah, you just have to let me think out loud a little bit. So there's that. Or we can just go ahead and bring this down and then I might attach that with a separate wire. I think it's going to be easier, like a 28 gauge wire or something. So let's just go ahead and do the hands. We'll do them at the same time. And okay, we're going to start here. We're going to start here. And this will be the fingers first. So we're going to start, not sure how big to make them, but if we start here, I hope they're not too small. They should be okay. So we're going to start here. And then, rather than do them the way I did the first time, let's just try to do this route to see if we can get it to work. And if we use the tweezer nose pliers, makes a bit of a sharper bend. So to do the bend between the fingers, let's use the tweezer nose pliers. These are great. These are the Xuron tweezer nose pliers, and they are so good. That was Ginger that got me onto those pliers years ago, and I haven't heard of Ginger in a long, long time, so I don't know if she's still online or what happened to Ginger, so I should reach out to her and see if she's still on online, because some people actually just stop being online, and that's, you know, I respect that. Like, not, it's not for everybody. So now here, let's just go ahead and try to do, oh, well then actually the thumb has to be further down. So I bent in the wrong place. So we're gonna have to bend this down. There we go. So we're gonna put this, I'm gonna fix that kink in a minute. So, but the thumb is further down than the fingers, of course. I didn't realize that while I was doing this. So we're gonna bring that one up a bit. And then the thumb, just there. And then we're gonna bring this one around. And then we could do like a little spiral or something here maybe. Or not a spiral, I don't know. I thought the spiral would be cute, but might not be necessary. I mean, I could clip it if I don't like it. So say we did this just to get it started. So now we can separate this. Yeah, I know, Ginger, eh? It's been a hot minute. I think I have her Instagram. I'm gonna message her and tell her that, or maybe her ears are ringing and she'll come on. You never know. So now, say we did this type of thing here. If we did a loop, we could, or we can just finish these here. Just let me think for a sec. Sometimes they have little cuffs. Sometimes they have little. I mean, that's another way we can finish it, like just like a little. Let me just see. Just thinking, because I don't want it to be too much of one thing either. So what if we just take this and bring this one down here? That shows what it looks like that, which is kind of cool. And we can just hook that one in here. Okay. We could do that where we just hook them together. That would be interesting too. And then we're gonna have to somehow do that. You know, when you're really undecided about what you want to do, because I also kind of like that curl thing. So we're gonna see if we're gonna bring this one down here. And what I'm gonna do first though is bring these together a little more, because these seem to be more together when we for the design. So let's just pinch some of these together a little bit. Okay, let's just go. There we go. We're gonna just pinch these in together. Has anyone on the live stream ever heard of Patsy Gallant? She's like a Canadian icon from Quebec, or she's from New Brunswick, but she sings in French and English, and she was like a disco queen back in the day and had her own show and all that stuff. But yeah, we met her last night. We had met her before, but we met her again last night. She's doing a it's not a reunion tour, I don't know what you call it, but she's doing a tour, and she did a free concert in the park near us. So that was really cool. We saw her last night, so that was fun. Mimi got a good picture of her. So you know what I could do? I could even just cut this one off. I don't like leaving raw ends though. So you know what I'm gonna do is just, because I'm messing around with this, I'm just gonna bring this one around here and then bring this one down here. And I'm just gonna trim them off. Okay, so we've got that and that. I think that's good. Let's just keep it simple. So we're gonna bring that one in and trim that one. But like I said, if you wanna do that spiral, you can do the spiral. Otherwise, you can just finish it off. So we're gonna push that one in, and then this one, we can also just bring it around and do, it just makes a little cute little knot, so that's fine. We're gonna do that like that. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. And yeah, Montreal's great for all the live music. There's so much going on in the summer. And they had the Jazz Fest. We didn't go to that, but they had the Jazz Fest downtown. So that was fun. So there's the hand. It's actually really cute. I was making it more complicated than it had to be. So now this one, we're just going to do like that. And then now I'm going to pinch in the fingers on this one to match that. So rather than like bending them in a coil like we did in the first time, we're just doing the fingers, but we're pressing them in a little bit so they're more pushed together. Okay, so there we go. So we've got that. Cute. And the thumb too, you could always push it in a little bit more if you want. Okay, and then this one, we're going to curve it around. Corey, hello from LA. Sweet. It's our travel queen. Oh my goodness, you're just globetrotting. It's awesome. Very nice. Okay, actually, it's so funny because Mimi just posted pictures of our trip to LA that we went on. Oh gosh, I don't know when it was. It was like 7 years ago or something. It was a long time ago. That's so funny you're in LA. I love that. Yeah, we went to, we did a bunch of stuff there. We went to LA one year. We went to San Francisco one year. I have cousins there. And yeah, it's fun. Went to Santa Monica Beach. And my friend is a clothing designer in LA, and she designs costumes for the band Kiss. And she's got a great story. Her story is she was a friend of my friend Allison, and they grew up together and knew each other. And then she moved to California. I think she moved to San Francisco, and she started dumpster diving outside of warehouses that were making leather furniture, I think. So she started collecting scraps of leather and making like very eccentric like clothing, like bikinis and you know, fun eccentric club wear out of leather. And then she just got really popular, and like stars started like hiring her to design their clothes and stuff. So Kiss has hired her. She's worked with Ariana Grande and Katy Perry and all kinds of famous people. So and actually Mimi, when we were in LA, got to try on one of Katy Perry's costumes, which was the from her Roar or something. There was a music video she did where she's wearing like a little cheetah costume. So Mimi got to try it on, which was really cool. You saw the beach photo. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, Rolling Stones, you did tell us that. That's crazy. I love that. That is so fun. Very fun. So now I'm just looking for some wire, guys, to attach the hands. We need some skinny wire and hopefully some copper colored wire, but I'm going to use something really skinny, like 26 gauge. So here we have some skinny wires, and I'll just attach it with 26 gauge. What a way to get started. Yeah. That's so cool. How was the concert? Oh, no, tonight. Oh, it's tonight. I thought you said last night. Oh, wow. Fun. Wow. Well, thanks for taking the time to hop on the live stream. That's awesome. I'm sure you'll have a blast. Okay, so now I'm just cutting some 26 gauge wire, and now we have to attach these somehow. Okay. I guess there'll be something like this. I'm not quite sure how else we would attach it. I think it's going to have to be like that. Okay, so what I'll do is start with this side. And I want to try to use as much of the same wire as I can. So let's just wrap this through here. Move these out of the way. And yeah, I haven't been to a big concert for a long time. I know Mimi's friends went to see Taylor Swift in Portugal. They're uber fans, and they couldn't get tickets to see her in Canada, so they went to Portugal to go see her. She's not, actually, they're not the only people I know that went to Portugal. So, and they actually went to both of her concerts in Portugal. So that was pretty crazy. And then I was going to wind this one around here. I think they're still trying to go see her in Toronto because she's playing in Toronto in November. But we actually had bought tickets to go see Avril Lavigne in Ottawa, and then we both decided we didn't want to go anymore. So we watched some of the clips of the concert, and we're like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to watch 40-year-olds jumping on stage singing I Don't Like Your Girlfriend. I thought that was a little much. So we sold our tickets, which was great. And we didn't, I didn't scalp them to make a profit. We just sold them and got our money back. So yeah, I'm not a huge, I don't like crowds. So it really was kind of happy when she said she didn't want to go either. So I'm like, yes, let's just skip that. Okay, so now we're going to attach this one up here. I'm just going to, should I use the same wire? No, I'm going to use a different wire because it's going to, I think, ruin the design a bit. So we're going to clip that one. Those should stay in place because of the nature of how it's done. And then this one, I'm going to go around one more time. Okay, here. And then we're going to clip the back. Okay, perfect. So there we go. We've got that. Now we just need to attach the thumbs, and we're going to be good to go. It's looking pretty good. And that's, can maybe push these down a little bit. Yeah, we can maybe push this down just a little bit towards the middle. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, I was never a big concert goer when I was a kid either. I think we saw, they used to have concerts at the exhibition in Ottawa. And I remember once me and my friend went and stood outside the gate for Supertramp. But I didn't have money to go to concerts. So it's just like, okay, we'll just watch from the outside. And that's what we did. Okay, so now let's go around one more time. Here. And then here. And then I think we're going to have to call it a day. I'm also going to have to remove my glasses so I can see how this is going to go. Actually, I'm going to push this one through. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to access the wires and they kind of overlap in a way that's not that agreeable. So now I'm just going to go the other direction with this wire. I think it's going to be better. Okay. I'm still on screen. Yeah. Okay. So now we brought those to the back and I can clip them. And then clip this one. Or as Mustafa would say, clip it. I said that, but he liked it. So now we go. We've got that. And now, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, guys. So now we're going to do this side. I'm going to bring the wire through. Okay, we're going to go around on one side. There and back. Okay, and then flip it and do this side. There. And maybe, how many times did I do it? 3 times? We're going to go one more. This side's working a little smoother for some reason. And around. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, that side went better. And let's pull that one up. And there. Good. Okay, so there we are. It's a little weirdy, dangly like that, but it's all right. So this one, we just maybe push it down. The wires did get overlapped there, but that's okay. And then this one. So that looks really good. I like that one. So now we have both of them. I'm going to just flip the screen. I will put a photo of those. Aw, thanks, Christina. That would be great if you could hit the like button and if you comment on my videos and help. And if you subscribe, it helps even more. So thank you so much for that. So let's move these up so you guys can see them a little bit. And I'll put good pictures in the community section so you could see them. And thanks to Kim for the special request. That was super fun. And thank you, Amber, so much for always moderating the chat and doing the timestamps and just for being such an amazing cheerleader. So let me flip the screen and we're going to say goodbye. Okay, we're coming. And it's a little gray, but that's okay. So guys, yeah, thanks so much for watching. And thank you guys for hopping on. And Corey, have a great time at the Rolling Stones. That sounds amazing. And yeah, I have some other special requests for different things. I had someone request some baseball items, so I'll probably do that next week on the live stream. And have an amazing day, everybody. Amazing rest of the week. And we'll see you soon. Bye.